The Disgraced is the 4th Grandmaster Nightfall in Destiny 2's Season of Plunder. This quick guide recommends builds and points out strategies and pain points for each encounter. Get 3 players to power 1595 and cover your ears, it's Omnigul time. Navota, whatever. Weapons. Bring a mix of ranges, long and close. There are some large spaces with deadly snipers, but you'll also get crowded by adds and exploders. Heavies, linears still do the most damage against bosses and champions. Machine guns will really help you thin the crowd. Coordinate your loadouts based on shields and champions. Arc and solar shields are common. Barriers. Wish Ender's full draw will one-shot barrier shields and covers range needs nicely. Arbalest can have higher DPS, but the special ammo is better spent elsewhere. Unstoppables. There aren't many, so have 1 or 2 options on your team. I went with a 1-2 punch without remorse shotgun to power my Liar's handshake build. Pulses are great, but make sure you also have close range damage to deal with crowds. Armor. Run at least 9 resilience, preferably with arc resist. With acute arc burn, snipers can one-shot guardians with anything less. High mobility and movement abilities help survive in the boss room. Otherwise, elemental web and orb of power builds are great in the rooms full of adds. Subclasses. No utility classes are required, so bring what feels best. Generally, you want builds that will let you stay alive and mobile rather than just hunkering down. Watch my 3-minute saber guide, or here are some quick ideas for subclasses and exotics. Hunters. Arc Strider with Gathering Storm, Lethal Current, and Liar's Handshake. Get close, dodge, and punch to clear a crowd, punch tanking enemies to heal and escape. Revenant's crowd control will feel great even with a neutral exotic like Wormhusk Crown. For safety, Night Stalker always works, but try Deadfall to lock down a whole room. Warlocks. Shadebinder with Bleak Watcher and Osmiomancy Gloves still works. It'll lock down crowds, but doesn't have high damage output. Dawnblade with Well of Radiance works, but there are enough exploders that staying still is risky. Better to use the Ember of Empyrean Fragment to keep Restoration active for a long time. Voidwalker with Controverse Hold still feels great. Titans, Striker with Touch of Thunder aspect, Storm Grenades, and Heart of Inmost Light. It's so powerful right now that there's not much incentive to do anything else unless you really want to, so you do you, boo. Into the Strike. Sparrow to the first room and peek out. There are 2 barrier servitors with a handful of Vandal snipers, some red bar, some orange. If the Vandals are unshielded, kill them before the servitors can shield them. Don't push ahead until at least one of the barriers dies. Carefully kill the adds on the sides. Spawn kill enemies coming from the far corners and exit door. If you're in danger, run back down the entry stairs for cover, though adds may follow. The next room starts simple, with a barrier and some fallen. Don't push up until the wizards and champions right outside the door are dead. Slowly pick off barrier knights and shriekers from afar. Clear the waves of adds brought in by dropships. Be patient, don't get greedy, and this won't be too bad. There are 2 barrier champs in the tunnel. Peek the corner until they're dead. Small adds litter the tunnels, so cross the Skywatch and avoid cursed thralls. Navota shoots deadly arc blasts backed up by wizards and cursed thralls. Don't waste your heavy on her. Knock her health down about 1/6 to 1/3 until she retreats, then kill the wizards behind her. An unstoppable ogre is just around the corner to the left. It should be easy if those wizards are dead. Watch out for the barrier knight on the ceiling. Its boomer shots are deadly. Slowly push up, avoiding cursed thralls until the last vestibule. Toss in some explosive and AoE damage, stunning the barrier champs to clear the group fast. The boss room. This entry corner is the only place adds don't spawn, so return here if you're in trouble. Navota is down in the pit surrounded by adds. Pop her solar shield and damage her until she disappears. This fight alternates between boss damage and waves of adds. It's easy to hide from her attack. She's either up high or down low. But hive boomers and cursed thralls can't knock you out. Those titan grenades make quick work of crowds. Just be ready for unstoppable ogres from the left side around halfway through and down below at 2/3. This is also when whole crowds of cursed thralls spawn on the left and down below, so stay back. That's it really. Clear the waves and damage the boss when the coast is clear. Continue this pattern until Navota is dead to clear the strike. That's our quick guide to the Fallen Saber Grandmaster Nightfall and Season of Plunder. If these fast endgame guides are helpful, spread the word. We'll see you next time. Get striking, Guardians.